Um, this is the Business Live YouTube channel, and I'm trying to do the accounting section for the first time so far. And I'm gonna do a topic on what is the accounting means in the word term. What does the accounting word means? You'll receive the records for the business communication afterwards. Like receive the records such as the vo- um like void check, paycheck, or something in the bank accounts, or for the business owner is the business registered business bank accounts, the official one in Canada or something like those, or Hong Kong, such as Hong Kong Bank or Bank of China or something, or Bank of Montreal or Royal Bank of Canada or Scotia Bank and or TD Bank or something like those. And your accounting records could be for the more reliable and the more accurate business research when your accounting records is the more official. Um, I think when you purchase something, it might affect your marketing searching server AI stuff in your YouTube video or something. I think maybe in YouTube ads or something. I'm not sure is that true, but it might actually connect it. I think it's okay. It's just I don't know. Uh, yeah, it can be about a lot like about reliable and accurate business research. You can do something with marketing as well when you record down what you purchase sometimes. Then the official corporation usually. Yeah, with the debit card or something like those, or with the yeah a Visa card. And what is the counting job sizes from the smallest to the biggest? One of them is the smallest one is one, and three is the biggest. Proprietorship is the smaller retailer only with around the $50,000 Canadian dollar earning per year, which is should be selling your workforce such as hair salon, cutting people's hair in a style way, and or lawn mowing, specialized grass cutting company, and yarning out the weeds and stuff like those that can harm your grass. Uh, like such as dandelion flowers and stuff like those. And small restaurants considers maybe one of them, but could be earning more than 50,000 Canadian dollar usually if it's a good restaurant that's registered through the business bank account, the official one. Uh, the partnership is the smaller retailer with the partnership account purchases. Um, it's such as like partnership with maybe somehow officially um I th- like officially the retailer store that not only sold what they make like TNT food supermarket like they just partnership with another officially partnership with another like food product for sale on display and stuff like those, like partnership corporation, kind of corporation, but it's just partnership. And the partnership company should worth at least around the 150,000 Canadian dollar earning per year, Well, this is kind of considered as pretty low earning per year. Should be extra per year or something. Because to register a real business bank account, because the real life, like real estate in Canada or Europe or USA, should cost around like already at least 300,000 Canadian dollar per, like for per location sold unless you rent it from the real estate. Well, it usually costs over $1 million already. Because the Remax, such as Remax, is the real estate with the government official accounting stuff, which you have to pay for the keep, like the restaurants keep up fees or something, even though you purchase the that much amount of money. But I believe accounting stuff is not only with the small business accounting, which is slightly easier, but Remax, the real estate, will be dealing with millions of dollar per like location, shop or houses. Will like be more complex government official accounting, such as stock exchange and stuff like those, even more harder. They have to be a very A student or something and go to some kind of like an older version of school or university to like somehow gain the access of the more advanced accounting stuff, not just the CPA basic accounting for corporation or something. Those are something maybe different. Uh, like basic corporation or something. Those like Canada Goose is pretty good basic, so like fundamental, but it's such thing as beyond those things, like the trade to another countries, like those real trade stuff is going on before going stock exchange or something, like those in the Washington country. It's only not stock Washington trade stock exchange is not like the whole world stock exchange, just as there used to be there. There's a twin tower. It's not really like the official World Trade Center. It's more like the USA World Trade Center back then. Yeah, something like those. Because the Earth is bigger than you think. Like the trade from USA does not really recognize as tradable in China all the way through that far usually. But China used to trade all the way to Washington a little bit more and Canada as well. Back in like 20 years ago, because China used to be very good trade location or something. And the corporation, the biggest store retailer with the more future investment accounting plans, like yeah, the future investment is really good to like overspend on advertising, but still have positive revenue because that's how rich the future investment looks like. That he managed to do very expensive stuff massively or something, like advertising through magazine or something even. And all the corporations should have around the 1 million Canadian dollar positive revenue income per year at least. Like those are very little, but it should have at least already 1 million Canadian dollar revenue income per year. Like at least $1 million earned it per year, not like $1 million Canadian dollar per lifetime or something. Uh, Such as Coca-Cola or McDonald's are pretty good 1 million, way over 1 million Canadian dollar someday. And all the basic accounting equation is this one is assets is the world production, which means money. Because without production, you're just selling nothing. Like you just don't really even selling soil is kind of production because you dig stuff with that shovel at least. That shovel is called assets or something. And you just sell it by trucking it to somewhere else, or fishing is kind of production kind of thing. Just considered as resource. And liability is taxes, government taxes, or loans, or maybe investment loans that you rely on it that can may help you someday. That is considered somewhere else, not the owner's equity. And the owner's equity is your company money, such as for the owners of everything. And the asset is tends to be more physical object, and your right hand side of this screen is more tends like virtual world money or something. That's just traveling around with secure with a bit more secure on debit card side and stuff like those, such as the owner's capital is your boss money. Should be usually the boss debit card, through registering to safe, much more safer, like business account from the bank, or maybe business insurance account from the even from the bank even with those um like the business bank insurance that you pay extra money for. You can get a lawyer or something, manage to get a real business lawyer, not just get a random sketchy business lawyer from somewhere else. um yeah, the Cubis take us those other insurance, such as not the Intact insurance. Intact insurance also have business insurance specialized, but the if you don't register through like Intact insurance, like some kind of private lawyer through your own house street, like randomly, the small one, they do even have a website or something like those. Like just like even sometimes USA have their own lawyer, is sometimes it's worse enough like that they cheating on you or something. Even if they have may have printed certificate from somewhere else, that even a law school does not really get a real law certificate even any longer somewhere in USA or sometimes India even. It's just the paper certificate does not always prove that the law is real, except for the London or China real lawyers, because that's how hard is it. Yeah, like the London Law School that's smart since the emergency school, that they purposely travel all the way to Toronto sometimes to be a real lawyer that can like gain the human righteousness and stuff like those. Yeah, yeah. If you're trying to be a real owner, that trying to own the real like company through business bank account like or corporation, you shouldn't be making a like reselling problem unless you're trying to survive through reselling, such as in like some poor side of the China country or attractive tourist area. Like they managed to can't really survive very good, had to somehow resell stuff from the somewhere else pretty far to get a bit more fees and survive. So basically, production is not easy at all because you have to like know a bit steelworks or maybe craft wood crafting, or unless you're working for labor job um like lawn molding or something, that small company is so much easier. But it's more like proprietorships. It's just like the step one of small company or something, only like caretaker or something. But you might have need to have license to daycare or something. Yeah, to be more safer for kids. Um, yeah. Like production is hard with engineering stuff, or crafting stuff, or molding with plastic with chemistry and stuff. Buying chemistry, not inventing chemistry or something. But China will ultimately does that in a factory if you somehow gain access to the resource back then in China somehow, like you know what to mix in the chemical or use machines, purchase the machine or something, not be a real engineer and just trying to make your own machine or something. You just using machine does not mean you're engineer at all from the North American school. Well, except there's some real computer engineering in London because that's how nerdy they are. But when you graduate, it's mostly older people. Uh, and drawings is paid employee workers. That is taking away your what the owner's money capital. So it's mostly by void check or maybe this direct deposit to the worker's bank account. Void check is by paper, and then the workers have to put the paper in the through bank machine. Yeah, and then net income, it was your selling. It means expense first, then revenues. You have to spend money first before making more money. Like expense. So yeah, after you sold income, by um, well, yeah, when you sold the income, it usually should cost more than what you spent to make the projects, like such as the asset production. Then that'll be equal to revenues. If you lost revenues, then it's just maybe you didn't sell enough or something, and then the net income became negative. And so, um, mom is drawing us what, and mom is net income, uh, because you maybe overproduction, for example, like spending money for workers to overproduction, and they can't even sell enough stuff. Like same thing what happened to my older video game company is that I didn't make that much money at all. Like maybe a few $1,000, maybe luckily for my old video game. I'm just making it by myself because I know that I'm not that skillful to work for a AAA game company, especially the like working on myself. I need to program everything and competing with AAA programmers like me from London or something. Like the Facebook engineering department part is from London, and the Facebook headquarters is probably from somewhere in USA the whole entire time. Because that's how hard engineering that I had to be located from Europe instead. Like the heart of like around English side of well kind of North American of education, proper educational stuff. Yeah, I think I see that's around it. Yeah, and there's more. And the others is the taxes such as good and the service taxes, plus the provincial sales taxes. That's mostly for the trade stuff, for small business tax. But I think it now is HST, which I'm not quite sure what is it. Is this is more an older version of the taxes or something? Uh, we might change this because maybe corporations not that rich as well any longer as like 20 years ago before the twin tower had broke down or something. They might change it a little bit to change the taxes a bit cheaper and more like saving way of production or something though. That's what I even think like it looks like. Because yeah, because maybe conservative is not wrong that I had to kind of cut taxes. It's more like save taxes instead. Like they might word it a bit wrong-ish by accident. Yeah. And this is why trying to reference my other college textbook um, that I borrowed from my friend is The Accounting Principles Part 1 by Wei Ginty, third edition. Yeah, this is my credit from what I referenced from this textbook, from this college. I mean, from my friend's old college of accounting. In the first semester, second semester in the first year, or something like those. Shouldn't be that hard. It's just so tolerable. as a pre-study for my future accounting student. Hopefully, I make it to the one of those transferable to the Montreal University of Accounting. But so far, I'm in a college degree, um, accepted student in Ontario. But I just want to gain more other accounting stuff just to improve my accounting as skills, kind of assets, just to get a bit high, more high wages. Because Canada expensive down here. Those real estate, like from Realmax, or manage to kind of legally rent the official department directly from the company. That's kind of legal, or hotel that should be like living down hotel permanently, but the big department that have owns their own company department that should be illegally like live down there, like cheating on like those kind of real estate that's not real, like just somehow rent a spot or something like that, a lot cheaper somehow. Well, at least you need to survive sometimes. Like, it's okay. Maybe I don't know. Well, at least a real accountant person can rent a real department that is kind of legal at least. Yeah, instead of spending over $1 million for a real official real estate. That's yeah, just for safety. Yeah, thank you. And this is my business YouTube channel, and thanks.